What secrets lie beneath the surface of the internet? The deep web is a hidden part of the internet that most people never see. Most people only see the surface. This is the surface web. The deep web is much bigger. It is hidden from search engines. Think of an iceberg. The tip is the surface web. The deep web is the massive part below the water. The deep web is not a separate internet. It uses the same protocols, but it is hidden. It requires special software to access. This hidden world is full of data. This includes academic databases, government resources, and financial records. It is also home to illegal activities. This is the dark web. Pause 3S. Before we dive deeper, let's clear up some misconceptions. Many people believe that the deep web is synonymous with illegal activities. This couldn't be further from the truth. While the dark web, a small part of the deep web, does host illegal marketplaces, the majority of the deep web is perfectly legal. It includes private databases, academic resources, and even email accounts. Another common myth is that the deep web is inherently dangerous. In reality, the deep web is no more dangerous than the surface web. The key is knowing where to go and what to avoid. Much like the surface web, it's about being cautious and informed. So, let's unmask these myths and uncover the true potential of the deep web. It's not just a haven for criminals, but a vast, uncharted territory full of legitimate resources and information. Pause 3S. Now that we've unmasked some myths, let's peel back the layers of the deep web to understand its structure. The deep web consists of several layers, each serving different purposes. At the very top, just below the surface web, we have private databases and academic resources. These are not indexed by search engines, but are completely legal and often essential for research and data retrieval. Pause 2S. Deeper down, we encounter the dark web, a small but infamous part of the deep web. This is where anonymity tools like Tor come into play. While the dark web is often associated with illegal activities, it also provides a haven for privacy and security. Journalists, activists, and whistleblowers use the dark web to communicate safely and protect their identities. Pause 2. Beyond the dark web, there are even more layers that contain encrypted data, private communications, and other sensitive information. These layers are not inherently dangerous but require careful navigation. They offer legitimate uses such as safeguarding personal privacy, bypassing censorship, and ensuring secure communication. Pause 2S. By understanding these layers, we can appreciate the deep web's true potential. It's not just a realm of secrecy and crime, but a vital resource for privacy, security, and knowledge. Let's continue our journey into this enigmatic world. Pause 3S. While the deep web is often shrouded in mystery and misconceptions, it also serves as a critical platform for whistleblowers and activists. These hidden heroes use the deep web to expose corruption, share sensitive information, and protect their identities from oppressive regimes. Pause 2S. One of the most notable examples is SecureDrop, an open-source whistleblower submission system that media organizations use to safely receive documents from anonymous sources. This platform has played a pivotal role in some of the most groundbreaking journalism of our time, revealing truths that would otherwise remain hidden. Pause 2S. Activists in countries with strict censorship laws also rely on the deep web to communicate and organize without fear of surveillance. These forums offer a safe space where ideas can be shared freely and movements can gain momentum. Pause 2S. By providing a secure environment for these courageous individuals, the deep web becomes a beacon of hope and a tool for justice. It's not just a shadowy underworld, but a place where the fight for truth and freedom continues to thrive. Pause 3S. As we've journeyed through the layers of the deep web, it's clear that this hidden part of the internet is far more complex than its dark reputation suggests. Pause 2S. It's a realm where anonymity can be a powerful tool for good, offering a platform for whistleblowers and activists to shine a light on corruption and injustice. Pause 2S. We've seen that the deep web is not just a hub for illegal activities. It's a space where people can communicate freely, share sensitive information securely, and find refuge from censorship. Pause 2S. While there are risks and dangers, as with any part of the internet, the deep web also holds immense potential for positive impact. Pause 2S. It serves as a reminder that the digital world is as multifaceted as the real one, requiring us to look beyond the surface to understand its true nature. The deep web has a dark reputation. Many people think it is only for criminals. This is not true. The deep web has many legitimate uses. One myth is that the deep web is full of viruses. While viruses exist everywhere, the deep web is not inherently more dangerous than the surface web. You are more likely to encounter malware on a compromised website on the surface web. Another myth is that everything on the deep web is illegal. This is completely false. Most of the content is harmless. It is just not indexed by search engines. The deep web is a tool. Like any tool, it can be used for good or evil. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to watch our next video on internet safety. The surface web is indexed by search engines. This means Google, Bing, and others can find and display these websites in search results. The deep web is different. It is not indexed. This is why you need special tools to access it. The most common tool is the Tor browser. The deep web is full of information. This includes databases, libraries, and archives. Much of this information is valuable. It is just not accessible through traditional means. For example, you can find academic journals, scientific research, and government reports. You can also find private forums, secure communication channels, and financial data. One of the main reasons people use the deep web is for privacy. The Tor browser masks your IP address. This makes it difficult to track your online activity. This is important for journalists, activists, and whistleblowers. They often need to protect their identity. The deep web provides a safe haven for communication. Businesses also use the deep web. They use it to protect sensitive data. This includes financial records, customer information, and trade secrets. The deep web is not just about hiding, it is also about security. The encryption used on the deep web makes it difficult for hackers to intercept data. Imagine living in a country with strict censorship. You cannot speak freely, you cannot access information. The deep web can be a lifeline. Journalists use the deep web to report on sensitive topics. They can communicate with sources without fear of reprisal. Whistleblowers can expose corruption anonymously. Activists can organize protests and share information. They can do this without being tracked by oppressive regimes. The deep web gives a voice to the voiceless. It allows people to connect and share information freely. This is especially important in parts of the world where freedom is restricted. The deep web is not all good. It has a dark side. This is the dark web. The dark web is a small part of the deep web. It is where you find illegal activities. This includes drug trafficking, weapons sales, and child pornography. The dark web is dangerous. It is important to be aware of the risks. Law enforcement agencies are constantly patrolling the dark web. They are trying to stop illegal activity. However, it is difficult to police. It is important to remember that curiosity can be dangerous. It is best to avoid the dark web altogether. Section 7. Surprising discoveries, unexpected uses of the deep web. The deep web is not just for criminals and activists. It has some surprising uses. For example, did you know you can buy rare books on the deep web? There are also online communities dedicated to unusual hobbies. You can find forums for collectors, enthusiasts, and experts. These communities are often hidden on the deep web. Another surprising use is for online dating. There are deep web dating sites for people with specific interests or lifestyles. These are just a few examples of the unexpected things you can find on the deep web. It is a reminder that the deep web is a complex and multifaceted world. Section 8. The thin line between curiosity and danger. Understanding the risks. The deep web can be fascinating. It is tempting to explore its hidden corners. However, it is important to be cautious. One risk is stumbling upon illegal content. Even if you are not looking for it, you could accidentally access it. This could have serious legal consequences. Another risk is malware. The deep web is home to many malicious actors. They can create websites that look legitimate but are actually designed to infect your computer. Finally, there is the risk of being tracked. While the Tor browser provides anonymity, it is not foolproof. Your activity can still be monitored if you are not careful. Section 9. Navigating the Deep Web Responsibly. A guide for the curious and cautious. If you do choose to explore the deep web, it is crucial to do so responsibly. Here are some tips. 1. Use a reputable VPN. A virtual private network, or VPN, encrypts your internet traffic, adding an extra layer of security. 2. Disable JavaScript. JavaScript can be used to reveal your IP address, so it's best to disable it in your browser settings. 3. Be wary of links. Don't click on links from unknown sources, as they could lead to malicious websites. 4. Use a dedicated device. If possible, use a separate computer or device for accessing the deep web, keeping your personal information separate. And 5. Never reveal personal information. Avoid sharing any personal details, such as your name, address, or financial information. Remember, the deep web is a powerful tool. Use it wisely and with caution. Section 10. Conclusion: the deep web, a realm of potential and peril. The deep web is a vast and often misunderstood realm. It is a place where privacy, security, and anonymity reign supreme. It is a sanctuary for journalists, whistleblowers, and activists seeking to exercise their right to freedom of speech. However, it is also a haven for criminal activity and a breeding ground for malware. Navigating the deep web requires a cautious approach and a healthy dose of skepticism. By understanding the risks and taking appropriate precautions, you can explore this hidden world responsibly. Ultimately, the deep web is a reflection of the world we live in, a complex tapestry of good and evil, light and darkness. It is up to each of us to decide how we will navigate this digital frontier.